So, our guest for today is a fifth grade educator, a speaker, a mental health advocate, an activist in his community, and who is also known as the Dope Educator. So, everyone, welcome on to our show, David Jamison II. Hello.
Hey, how's it
How
going?
are
It's going, good people?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm well, man. I can't complain at all, man. I'm blessed, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. For
Yes,
sure,
sir.
for sure.
Yes. Yes, it is our pleasure. So Coach Darnell, I'm gonna let you have it first.
Well, I I've heard about you, man. You know, the handshakes and you know what I mean, like, and I like that swag, man. I like how especially as a black male educator, like, and it's not so many of us in the field, but man, how you just was able to bring that swagger, letting them know that man, it's okay, what I'm saying, to have fun with your kids, and as long as we're improvising everything in the classroom, it's okay to get a little handshake in here. Like, cause I do it with my girls in basketball. Like, we got a little
Yes, sir.
handshake and we do our thing. But what made you want to come up with that concept of saying, hey, you know what? Let's show another side of how educators can really act with with the kids, and how did that come about for you?
Well, man, I believe, man, that you have to be able to catch the fish before you can actually clean the fish, man. You feel me? So it's many people that are trying to clean a fish that they haven't even caught yet, right? So my purpose of doing that, man, is to kind of build that relationship, man. Let kids know that, hey, man, you are appreciated. That I have to go beyond that script to reach that child's heart, man. So, man, me and my best friend since third grade, we had an obsession, man, with handshakes, man, since I was a kid. So when I became an educator, man, I took that same energy and I brought it into the actual classroom, man. So, man, that's how I came up with it, man. I just wanted to, man, just create a safe place, man. Kids, they deal with so much at home. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
They come from adverse childhood experiences, man, and they need someone that they can trust, man. Someone that they can count on, man. Someone that they can look and see a representation of them, man. So, that's pretty much why I did it, bro. I just wanted to just reach beyond that script, man, to reach that child's heart, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yes, yes. Now, despite you being misunderstood in your early childhood, um, and you consistently being suspended from your school for misbehavior, you always knew that your purpose in life was to inspire people, which I love that about you. So, I want to know this, and with our viewers, what decides you to want to become a teacher in the first place?
Man, what's fun is that I never wanted to be a teacher, man. I never wanted to be an educator. Uh, man, I was literally, man, in Atlanta. I was doing acting, right? Commercial print. I had transitioned from corporate world, man, moved to Atlanta on faith, right? Man,
Mhm.
God one day told me, hey, pack up. Well, I say it was God. I felt like God was speaking to me. So I packed up my bags, man. I moved to Atlanta. I pursued a career in acting, man, and I was rear-ended on the highway. So that sent me back home, right? So when I came back home, I was actually working part-time, man, serving tables when I bumped into my principal, who was also from my hometown, right? So he asked me a critical question. He said, do you have a passion for kids? Because we need more black men in education, right? So that one answer, man, pretty much led me into the actual school system. In less than 2 weeks, I was in a building teacher, man, in less than 2 weeks, just by me saying yes. So, man, I would say to anybody that's watching, man, that your breakthrough sometimes come from your simple yes, from you simply being obedient. You know what I'm saying? We often think that our breakthrough comes from the things that we have planned uh, in life, man. But oftentimes, bro, if you just be obedient to God's will, man, He would definitely open up doors, man, that you could never open on your own, man. So just simply, man, just favor, man. I never knew that so many doors would actually open for me through being in education. Never wanted to be a teacher. Like you said, I was a problem kid. I stayed in trouble in school, man. I was suspended almost every week, right? So I think that oftentimes, man, that God would take the person that was least counted on, right, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm the person that was counted on. I was once that person that was actually counted out. So it's amazing, bro, how things has shifted for me, man.
Right.
Yeah. So let's get to the good stuff, man. What projects you working on right now, man? What you got lined up in the sky? What God calling you to do now? Like I
Oh
want to know
man,
what you
oh
got
man, you trying to get my business now, man. Oh man, oh. Oh man, look, you gonna have to wait on that, man. But man, I'm actually working on a book, man. I'm not gonna talk more, talk a lot, say a lot about the book, man. But I'm actually working on a book right now, man. For kids, man. So I think that it's definitely going to be something, man, that kids can take and apply to their everyday life, man. So that's one thing that I'm working on at this very moment, man. Also, man, I can see a possible merch line coming out soon too with it, man. So that's a couple of things, man. That's just a little hint, man, a little clue, So
so
Yes.
so hold on, David, because if he got
Go
merch,
ahead. Go
when
ahead.
when that merch come out, please let me know. Because it's funny that you say that, because we were talking about Black Lives Matter and we were talking about supporting Black businesses, and it's so funny. Like it's funny how you talking about this, and we just talked about this last week.
that's
I feel
dope.
like me and Damien, man, like when we get these guests, bro, it's like y'all be reading our minds like we read y'all's. So it's like, man, when God bless you with that clothing line, man, please let us know, man, because we would love to represent, what it is that you're putting out there, man.
And I definitely appreciate it, man. I definitely
That's
appreciate it.